The voyage to the crack in the wall being as perilous as it was, the champions were grateful to have Sid there to lead them. Making quick work of the goblin guards and squeezing through the crack, they found their way into a large chasm with a pair of passages. Enamored by the space, Kreg began playing with his echo, disturbing the remaining residents and bringing down a trio of giant bats who were nesting on the ceiling. With only a few mishaps and friendly fire, the party managed to cut the bats down, allowing themselves to delve deeper into the forgotten ruins.
So, directly after the battle's done, you see Craig's eyes well up with tears and everything, and then he goes to hug you, but it comes off as a tackle.
So, the guy who just attacked me, who I've seen go completely crazy, suddenly starts charging at me after there are no other enemies.
You also hear, I'm
does that
sorry,
sound about right?
as I do it, yes, but you do hear the I'm sorry.
The question is, do you let the tackle get you or not?
Yeah, I believe this is athletics versus acrobatics here.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's an 18?
That's a 22.
Ooh, yeah, no, I miss again. So
You're
basically,
really feeling a tackle hugging people, my guy.
Yeah, and I'm a tavern brawler too, so I'm like, wow, that is fine, you do you.
So I dodge out of the way. I'm pretty sure Piper's behind me, though.
So, Piper, make an acrobatics check at disadvantage. You didn't see this coming.
14?
Glump.
And as this happens, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and then I notice two things that Scratch didn't have before. I look up and all I see is like two bumps, and I'm just like, Mr. Whiskers?
I just pat the top of his mohawk. No, darling, you missed.
Yeah, the kitty's much lower than that.
Craig starts crying a little as he says, I'm sorry.
I just crouch and give him a hug.
He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt my friend.
Don't you call me that.
But Scratch, do you accept his apology? He didn't mean to hit you.
I'm doing a Puss in Boots thing now. Like, Craig's sincere with this, though, but it's literally just the big ol' eyes, just like,
I was gonna say, I snap my fingers so Tutti is in, Craig's arms when he's doing the big eyes.
And the cat's
Just
giving the
don't
big...
do it again.
They're both giving him the really big eyes.
I'm enjoying the show.
Scratch tells you not to do it again. I'm sure he now does not want to be part of that situation anymore.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We're good.
Alright.
I snap my fingers again and Tutti just ends up on my shoulder.
I just know to keep my distance.
One more time, ends up on Jelltur's shoulder.
Scratch, why is it cousin on my shoulder?
That's racist.
Ask Piper.
Why am I asking Piper about your cousin?
I don't have anyone in my family named Tutti.
Yeah, but your name is Scratch, so I don't know about no ability of that one.
Why are you always so hung up on my name?
You still haven't told me how you spell your name yet.
Sciatch.
So it is like Scratch. I do the motion again.
Yes, I told you that.
I think it would be spelled like the actual Scratch.
What? Why? I told you that was my name.
I think your name is fantastic, Scratch.
Thank you.
Scratch is a strong name.
I do the motion again when I say Scratch.
Never mind, darling. Let it drop for now. Trust me, you're only going to get the headache from it. And I continue walking.
Scratch, you're a funny cat,
Which way
man.
do you go? There are two paths. There's one to the northwest and one to the southwest.
Sid, where we going? I said Sid. Sid, where we going?
Oh.
Didn't you just live here?
Yeah, but you didn't tell me where you wanted to go. We're just here.
We're taking care of the, goblin problem.
Right, I don't know where they are.
He makes
All right.
he makes a very good point.
So, Sid has made his good point, according to JJ over there, of he doesn't know where the goblins are, he doesn't know how they're oriented. He knows the layout, but he doesn't know anything that's in here right now.
What were the directions again?
There's a pathway to the northwest and a pathway to the southwest.
Let's go northwest.
Alrighty.
So you begin walking down this pathway. It starts to curve a little more west as you go, and you see a small, side path going to the north at a certain point, but the path continues to curve to the west. So you have a fork in the road.
I say we stay on the path.
Alright. The path curves, continues on, and you see it starts to begin curving further south, and the path forks again to the west and continues south.
So we went from going west to now going south, and now the offshoot is going west.
Yes.
I'm confused.
I say let's keep going west.
Alright.
Let's go on the offshoot.
Piper leads the charge.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
Kreg falls behind.
It is get thee behind me, bitches.
Get thee behind me, bitches.
Craig, just make sure you stay directly behind her at all times.
Okay.
For now.
Wake up in the middle of the night to Kreg spooning you.
That will be an awkward thing for later that I'll have to dissuade.
Alright, so you begin walking down this pathway, and it's a long tunnel, and by now, Jelltur, you would have known that it's gotten dark.
Okay, I forgot my own.
Yeah.
MacLeod.
Once you left the first room, you had light coming in from the crack, but other than that, nothing.
I have a candle that has 50 minutes left, so I'm going to start burning that candle.
Alrighty. So you're going down this hallway. It's very long. And go ahead and make me perception checks.
And also remember, I can only see 10 feet in front of me.
I know.
Okay.
18.
22.
18.
18.
18.
6.
6. So you and Sid are kind of looking around. Sid's kind of yammering a little bit about his home. And he's saying, they really cleaned up around here. There used to be a lot of rocks and debris down this passage.
Wait,
So everything's it's really smooth down here now. And that's when Jelltur and Piper both stop. And you see Kreg go, yeah, it is pretty smooth down here. These walls are perfectly smooth and
To be fair, I wouldn't know what that means.
No,
Brian?
you wouldn't.
Brian?
Yes.
Would I basically roll something to basically remember something?
Nature check.
Yeah.
Can I roll nature too? Because I don't know the name. If it's what I think it is, though, I really hope it's not.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. Hey, Brian.
Yes.
How big is this room?
It's about 10 feet wide by 10 feet high, this entire hallway.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So
15.
I rolled another nat 20, and I'm getting sad because I know that from now on in the future, I'm going to have the shittiest luck.
Especially now that you know that there's a gelatinous cube nearby.
Fuck.
And Scratch does not.
And Scratch does not.
Looks like they did do a good job on that.
Yeah, I have
I'm
no
impressed.
Oh, my total is 23, by the way, if that helps.
I got a 15.
Yeah, Kreg, you just kind of think, uh-oh. I remember being in this situation before. But Jelltur's just kind of standing there like, shit.
Craig's starting to panic a little. You see Kreg freaking out a little bit.
Hey, breathe. It's okay.
Why are they so worried?
I don't know.
Scary monster.
You ever heard of a
They
gelatinous
don't
cube?
like
you
clean
two?
rooms, I guess.
A
what?
Gelatinous what?
What?
A gelatinous cube, you two?
No?
What's that?
Oh.
It doesn't sound good, though.
Oh, you see how smooth these rocks are, kind of dissolve shit, including bodies or corpses at that
No.
point.
I
Then we
turn
should probably
around.
just make sure we avoid it.
I turn around.
Looks
and
at cave.
I just turn around and start walking back the way we came.
It's not like it's a very big hallway. I'm sure we'll see it.
Yep. Piper just turns around and starts walking.
I can't guarantee we will see it actually.
Why?
Some of them can be clear.
Hey, Piper, go ahead and make me a strength save.
Fuck. 12 minus 1. 11.
Clear?
That means see-through.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're arguing, and
So yeah, no, we can't guarantee we will see it actually.
my favorite bit, this is my favorite thing in the world right now. Keep talking and keep having this conversation.
Yeah, so
Never heard of them before.
I look at Jelltur and I'm just like, do gelatinous cubes have huge mouths?
Piper?
No, they don't have
Yes,
mouths.
darling.
Take 21 points of acid damage.
Shit. Alright.
We're not doing
And
it.
I would like everyone else to make a perception check, please.
Don't
Oh,
put me down,
God.
Budai. My Budai failed me. I got a 14.
I was gonna say, that is way more than half of my health.
Oh no.
So make a Constitution saving throw against,
Kreg,
I think it's...
Kreg doesn't
10?
notice.
20.
It'll be
I got a
10.
12?
All right, so Scratch, you're like, I'm sure we'd see it, and then he does the clear thing. You're like, oh, that could be, and you turn and look to like call out to Piper, and you just see Piper kind of floating in the air, her eyes in panic, and you just kind of see a panic in her eyes and her like skin and clothing starting to burn, but she's just floating in the air. And everyone can roll me initiative.
Silly lady, stripping right now isn't a good idea.
Especially without using your hands, though that's talented.
I got a 15.
7.
I got a 24. I got max initiative of 2.
I got a 9.
Jelltur, you are first.
Can I make like an outline of it?
You just see Piper floating in the air. You know that it's filling the hallway. So,
Okay, it's filling the hall. Got it.
yeah. So long as you don't aim for where Piper is, you think you'll be okay.
Does Piper count as in combat with it?
She is technically in combat with it, but she's incapacitated.
Okay, that's fine. And then like, well, just sneak attack. Yeah, I'll just shoot with my arrow.
Alright, are you going to use
Wait.
one of your regular arrows?
Wait. Gelatinous cubes, do I know if they're resistance to piercing?
You got a
damage?
nat 20, didn't you?
Yes.
They are not resistant to damages, but they are acidic in nature, so you're not recovering any arrows from this
I
thing.
will use the goblin arrows.
There it is!
I miss.
What'd you get?
3 on the die.
What'd you get?
Oh. 9.
You hit.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I am not.
9 points of damage.
Alright, it takes 9 points of damage.
And then I back away from it another 10. No. How far is it from us right now?
Piper only probably got about 10 feet from the group, so it's about 10 feet away.
I will need to stay that distance because I can't see outside of that.
Alrighty. Piper,
Hi.
you're up. Barely.
Yeah.
She's suspended.
She's currently suspended, yes, but she can make a strength check to get away.
I'm going to try. Because staying here is death. That is a natural 20.
Alright, and so Piper, like,
Minus 1.
doesn't matter, you still get away. See, the best part was the DC was 12. You rolled a 12 last time and had the -1. That's why I was laughing so hard. So Piper, like, her arm just bursts out of this cube. You see a spray of, like, clear goo. She grabs onto the wall and just any part of the wall and, like, digs her fingers in and pulls herself out, sputtering and, like, her skin just raw and burning slightly as she crawls away. I'm guessing you're going to get away from it
Yes.
as you, like, pull yourself away from it. And that would be your turn.
No bonus actions.
I mean, does she have a bonus action to use?
I can inspire somebody.
Who would you like to inspire if you do?
I don't think you need to. I'm just saying. This one I hit with a 9, so
He rolled a 3 and hit.
yeah.
How long does this last for? Just this combat? Or
It lasts 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
odds of us getting in combat in the next 10 minutes?
Not unheard of.
So I will look to Sid and say, shot through the heart with your true aim. You give bows a great name.
Ah,
Ow.
Hate you.
I'm proud of you.
Boo.
Roll damage.
Lose 50 experience. Alright. So that was Piper. Kreg, you are up.
Kreg is up. Okay. She's sticking out of the gel, right?
She's out of it completely. I'm assuming you moved away from it too, so it didn't engulf you again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to swing with my great axe.
Alrighty.
Alright, and I guess I'll do it recklessly. Ugh. 15.
That'll hit.
Cool. 6 points.
Alrighty, it takes 6 points of damage.
And if I can, I'd like to back up a little, because I feel it's going to move forward, and I don't want to be anywhere near it.
How far are you backing up?
5 feet. I'm going to back up 5 feet, so 1
Alrighty.
square, I guess. Quote unquote.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Sid is going to take a shot at it. He's going to hit it. He's going to lose that arrow forever. But he's going to do max damage on it. And then he's going to back up. Well, I think he's going to try to keep himself between Piper and the cube. Scratch, you are up.
Okay.
Do I punch the acid thing?
Well, it's cube. I guess I extend my claws,
Alright.
and I will go up and I will slash at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Well, it's not a 1.
What is it?
It's a 7.
That'll hit.
Huh.
It's a gelatinous cube.
I got a 2 on the die. So.
Yep. It is a 10 by 10 by 10 cube of acid. It's not that hard to hit.
All right. So let me roll my damage. 5 damage.
Alrighty.
And I think I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows.
Alrighty.
So, well, if a 2 on the die hit, then this certainly hits. Then a 13 plus hits.
That'll hit.
4 damage,
Alright.
and another 2 on the die, but it still hits.
Yep.
7 damage,
Nice.
and that I believe is my turn.
Are you gonna stay right next to it?
Well, if I leave, it gets an opportunity attack.
It does. It hasn't taken it on the other 2 yet, but you could be the one. Who knows?
Oh, Oh, others got away from it, but it didn't take the attack.
Correct, but you don't know why that is.
So I'm gonna back away as well.
Alright, natural 20. Not to hit. I was rolling dice to see if it would attack. Evens it would, odds it wouldn't. It rolled a 20, so it's going to attack you.
Yeah, okay.
It rolled a...
Scratch does.
It rolled very badly. That is a 10 to hit you, Scratch.
No, that'll miss.
Yeah, so as you back out, the pseudopod just comes out and, like, smacks at you, and you like,
Yeah.
didn't see that coming.
It attacks! It attacks!
And now, Kreg, you said you moved 5, so that there's, like, 5 feet of space between, so you're not
Yeah.
right up on them?
Yeah, basically it's just like I backed up 5. I was 5 feet away from it. Attack. Backed up 5 feet. So basically there's like a 5-foot square between me and the gelatinous cube.
Alright, it's gonna start moving up its full movement speed of
Okay.
15 feet.
5.
Slides forward, there's nothing there. Slides forward, it's Kreg. Kreg, make a strength check.
And 18.
Alright, so it tries to engulf you, but you just kind of, like, push yourself, so you get pushed back another 5 feet as it moves forward, Piper, how far away did you go, by the way?
As far as I could get away from it.
As far as you
After
could.
pulling out.
Then that means that neither you nor no, you would be at the 15-foot mark. So you'd be right in front of it, but that means that. Okay, Scratch, how far did you go?
I think like 30 feet. Yeah.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Piper, what's your bardic inspiration die?
A D6.
Oh,
Did that just save him?
I think it did. Let me do the. Yep, it just saved him. Sid has a -2 to his strength modifier. I rolled a 9 on the die. We were looking for a 12. I rolled a 5 on the inspiration. So Sid gets pushed back as well instead of engulfed by the cube. So now Sid and Kreg are kind of like tangled together. Piper, you're right in front of it with them at your feet. And Jelltur, you are now you were 10 feet away as well, weren't you? Make a strength check for me, please.
14.
You're good. You get pushed back as well. You are in a kind of a tangled mess with the other short people. But now the cube's going to have to decide which one of you to attack. 1 is Piper, 2 is Jelltur, 3 is Kreg, 4 is Sid. Ready?
Yeah.
3.
Oh no.
So that is 16 to hit you.
That's a miss.
That's a miss? Holy shit! I was getting the dice ready and everything. Wow. So this pseudopod comes down at you and you like push Jelltur and Sid out of the way as it slaps down against the ground and you hear the stone sizzle just a little bit.
Let's go see him.
And then it's going to be Jelltur's turn.
I have to disengage, right?
Yep. You disengage, and you're going to use half your movement to scramble to your feet because it knocked you to the ground. It just bulldozed its way through everybody.
It knocked me prone. Okay.
Yeah. You got tangled up together with everyone else.
So yeah, you just have to get up and I will back away 10 feet.
Alright.
And shoot it.
Alright, roll to hit.
19 on a die.
Yeah, you can't miss without a 1, I'm pretty sure.
Does an 8 hit it?
Yes, it does.
Then I don't think I can miss unless I roll 2 nat 1s. I have allies within 5 feet of it.
Yes, you do. Piper is still standing, so...
I thought Kreg is also still standing.
Kreg is not... Kreg and Sid and you were all knocked prone because you had to make those strength checks. You succeeded on the strength check, but that was to avoid not getting engulfed.
Oh, I thought Kreg pushed us out the way. That's why.
He like you were on the ground and he shoved you all to one side. So because you were basically all sharing one 5-foot square.
I get you now.
So Jelltur deals a massive blow to it, and now that you guys are closer, you can see the wooden shafts of the arrows just dissolving inside, the fletching just dissolving, the arrowhead just kind of floating in place.
This is the goblin arrow still.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's why it was a good move to use the goblin arrows instead of... Because metal weapons will stay suspended. Wooden ones, not so much.
Okay.
Piper, you are up.
Do I need to disengage or can I just move?
You can just move. I just rolled to see if it chooses to hit you. It's a 50-50 chance if it does.
In which case I will, I guess, disengage and grab my wheel even though I can't feel it this round.
Alright.
I think we need a little bit of help and I'm just gonna move back as far as I can.
Alright, so you move back 30 feet after disengaging, and that will bring us to Kreg. You are up.
So I am very uncomfortably close with all the tiny people.
Yeah, well now you and Sid are the only ones in that little area, so you can get up and get into a square.
I would like to, but I'm going to attack it first.
Alrighty.
Reckless. 19.
That'll hit.
Yep. Sweet. Alright, so that's That's a 16.
16 damage?
It's a D12, dude.
I know. This shock is not me not believing you. It's going, holy shit, barbarians.
Yeah, no, yeah. When I roll well, I roll well.
I just get 3d6s when I have people nearby.
So that's Craig's turn. Is he backing up?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up like a solid 25.
You only
because-
get 10 because you had to get up. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
will take an attack of opportunity against you.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Ugh. That's a 13.
No.
As that pseudopod whips out again and you deflect it with the blade and you just hear hissing of metal. You're like, ugh, ugh. Sid's gonna get up, and he's going to move his 10 feet, turn around, and shoot it with his bow. I rolled a natural 1. And a 12, so he's fine. No, it just kind of... He goes to fire it and just kind of skitters against the floor like, shit, shit, shit. Scratch, you are up.
I'll go in and I'll slash at it again.
Alright.
Okay. So I rolled a 2 on the die.
You hit.
Again. That is the 4th time that... Is that the 3rd or 4th time that's happened in this fight? 6 damage.
Alright.
And my second attack. There we go. That's a 19 on the die.
That'll still hit.
Hey, Brian, how's the cube
Another
looking?
6.
It's
Another
not-
6 damage.
As Scratch slashes through it, and you just feel a ripple, Scratch, as it goes through this creature. You think it's a creature, and then you feel a tingle sliding over your hand as rivulets of liquid just fall on it, and then you see
Yeah.
just splash as the entire form just releases, and the entire hallway just fills with this inert acid that you still feel the tingle if it touches your skin, but it doesn't burn, it doesn't cause damage.
Yeah.
It's dead! Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, says the almost dead Piper.
That was an interesting sensation. Yeah. You okay over there?
I'm good.
I am standing.
Yeah, that thing looked like it kind of like hit you hard.
Let's just press on, shall we?
I mean, before we do
Did
that,
it drop
Sid,
anything?
could you heal our friend here, who clearly looked like she could use?
I am standing. Let's go.
Yes, but if you get hit again, can we say you'll still be standing?
I stay.
How badly are you hurt? Can you continue?
I can continue. On a scale of 1 to 27, I am a 6. Let's just go.
That's not good at all. A goblin can
I
be
think
6.
you don't understand what being good is.
Trust me, I've had worse dates. Let's go.
Okay, so
Anyway, Brian, did it drop anything?
No. That's why no one could see it
Okay.
coming, because there was nothing in it.
yeah.
Okay.
Got it. All right. So
So
It
let's-
dissolved
so-
everything. Let's just go.
you've yes.
I'm sorry, I don't think I want to
Okay.
advance with you being that hurt.
Fine, then I'll go by myself. It's fine.
We can always go take a rest in the statue room.
Yeah, sure, let's do
What?
that. I like the idea, Sid. Lead the way.
Okay. And he starts walking back the way you guys came.
I follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably take at least a short rest.
Yes.
And he takes you back around to where that curving hallway was.
Yeah.
Goes back the way you came to that path that heads north. And he goes in there.
We follow.
It goes for about 20-30 feet before opening up into a larger room. So this is a large chamber that has a huge statue in the center. The statue is broken and eroded. It is hard to figure out exactly what it is, but it doesn't look humanoid. It looks like it took on a different shape.
Okay.
I look around the room first and foremost, like for anything on the ceiling,
perception check.
All that good jazz. 19 total.
There are bedrolls lined out around the base of the statue, but they don't seem to have been used in a while.
Okay. Nothing on the
Guess
ceiling.
we're not the first
anything.
adventurers.
Not the first thing. No, this is where we slept.
Okay. I go up to the statue.
All right.
Nothing happens.
No, but you can make a history or religion check if you would.
I will go with history.
Alrighty.
Actually, they're both the same. So, whatever. 17.
17. You're starting to recognize the shape of the statue, and you're getting the feeling that it is draconic in its shape. It is a dragon, not a humanoid, but it is large and seems like it has been revered. And as you move, you brush away some of the dust, and you see part of a name. Without knowing the history like you do, you wouldn't understand it, but it's Garen the Black.
Hey Sid, does Garen the Black mean anything to you?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I roll, I guess it would be history?
Sure.
Now that I have a name. 21?
21. Garen the Black was, of course, a black dragon. He lived in these mountains, and now you make the connection, Garen's Fangs. It's not just that these mountains looked like the teeth of a great beast, they were like the fangs of a dragon. He probably laired somewhere around here. Now, what you know about dragons of his size and strength is their very presence would alter the surroundings. A black dragon would probably create very inhospitable swamp-like features of the region. And since this region doesn't have those, you get the feeling that Garen the Black is no longer present here. But you are probably in part of what was his stronghold at one point. This statue is probably revered by people who followed him and worshipped him. And Sid is probably descendant of the kobolds that worked for him, but once Garen was defeated, you don't remember how. They probably just stayed here, and the history of Garen the Black was lost upon them.
Makes sense.
That's good. Black dragons are evil. Fuck that noise.
I mean, black dragons are evil. Alright, so we'll take our short rest and,
Yeah.
I guess I'll take my cloak off and maybe try to do a couple repair jobs.
I
All
go
right.
up against the statue
Well, I
and
rest.
rest.
Alrighty.
I rest, but I rest like near Piper with my axe out.
Darling, I'm okay, really.
Just waiting for her to drop her guard so you can lop her head off.
Yeah.
He didn't deny it.
No, but Kreg is just like, he's just like, I know you got this, but I got you, and literally he just goes back to what he was doing.
Alright, so you can spend any hit dice that you would like to. And get ready to move forward.
This has been the Reliably Chaotic podcast. Champions of Solane is an original Dungeons & Dragons adventure written by Bryan Scharf using the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rule set published by Wizards of the Coast. My name is Bryan Scharf, and I've been your DM. You can reach me at ReliableDM on Twitter.
This is Jair, also known as JJ, and I play the character of Jelltur.
This is Nicole Summers, and I play Piper.
This is Matthew Reed, and I play Scratch.
This is Andrew Brown, and I play Kreg.
Theme music by Adrian von Ziegler. All other music by Kevin MacLeod on the Incompetech website and Adrian von Ziegler. Detailed information on music used in this episode is provided in its description. Music for this episode was selected by Nicole Summers, and the episode was edited by Matthew Reed. Contact us on Twitter at Reliably Chaotic, email us at reliablychaotic@gmail.com, or join our Discord server by following the link in our description. If you like us and want to support our show, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/reliablychaotic, or by leaving a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you again in our next adventure.